show you how to make Cantonese fried rice. Actually, my grandma has a really great recipe for this, so I'm going to show you guys. So let's get started. You're going to need leftover cold rice, 2 eggs, your choice of frozen vegetables. I'm using a mixture of corn and peas. You can also use carrots or anything that you also have. Some thinly sliced green onions, 2 cloves of garlic, thinly minced, salt and pepper, and some vegetable oil. You're also going to need a splash of milk to scramble your eggs in. So let's get started. First, with the eggs, you're going to need a splash of milk. This time I'm using 2% milk, and you're just going to need a little bit of that. If you're lactose intolerant, you don't have to add it. Then you're going to take your fork, tilt the pan, and then just scramble it lightly. Then you're going to season it. You're going to add some salt, and then just give it a little stir again. Now it's time to start cooking. Okay guys, so you're going to need a wok or a skillet with big enough sides so you can actually mix everything in. So first you're going to turn the heat to medium. And then you're going to get the pan hot enough so it can get ready for cooking. So just wait until you see all of the water evaporate. Okay, so once you get your pan nice and hot, you can add a few tablespoons of oil. So just like 2 or 3 tablespoons. It depends on how much rice you have. And I have around 3 cups of rice. So what you're going to do is you're going to swirl the pan around to evenly coat it. You don't want anything to stick. And then once you get everything, you're going to add in the garlic. You're going to hear a sizzling noise, and that means that your pan is really hot. And then just mix it around with the oil so you can actually infuse the oil with it. So let this go for around 30 seconds until you can actually smell the garlic. After this, you're going to throw in your peas and your corn. So I'm just going to put this all in there. It's still kind of frozen. So then just mix it around a little bit. And then do this for around 30 seconds to 1 minute until the vegetables get soft. You can turn up the heat a little bit higher. And then at this point you can add in your meat. So for Cantonese fried rice, we're going to use Chinese sausage, and all I did was chop it up into little bite-sized pieces, and actually this is already cooked. So make sure that your meat is cooked because we don't want any raw meat anywhere. So just put that in and then just stir it around with your spatula. And then turn up the heat up to high. So we're going to make this around a bit until everything is fully softened and the flavors come out. Then at this point you can actually season every layer of your dish. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And then just stir it around again. In substitution for the Chinese sausage, if you can't find any, you can use some chopped up ham, turkey ham, some regular Italian sausage if you like that, or you can use pork or any chicken, or even just sliced up beef. So after that, pretty okay, we can start with the eggs. So actually make a little nest, like an inside empty circle, so where you can put the eggs. So like this, and then just get your eggs, beat it a little bit, and then just slowly add it in the middle. And then we're just going to wait till a little bit until it kind of sets. And then you're going to pull it from the sides and start making like scrambled eggs. Just gently push the eggs around so they can set and cook. And this should happen pretty fast because since your pan is on high heat, they should cook pretty quickly. So right here you can see it's almost done because the eggs are getting scrambled and they're kind of set. So at this point you can add in your rice, finally. So I have around 3 cups to 4 cups of cooked rice, and they're actually, it's like overnight rice, and that's the best because you don't want any water content in the rice. So then just break it up with your spatula, and then just mix it around with the eggs and the vegetables. There, you can see this better probably. So right here, we're going to add some soy sauce so the rice can absorb some moisture and flavor. So today I'm using this thin soy sauce. You can use any kind that you like, and I'm just going to splash it around a little bit. And it depends on how salty you want your fried rice. And then at this point, just stir it around so it mixes evenly. You can also use your spatula to press down on the little rice so it can soften up. So at this point, you can add your green onions. And I just thinly sliced them, just 1 stalk of green onions. And then just mix it together. And green onions is the best part of fried rice in my opinion because it really gives it that extra smell and flavor. And then at this point you can taste it. And it depends if you want it more salty, you can add in more soy sauce, or you can add in salt and pepper. And then for that extra flavor, if you have sesame oil, that's the best because you just need a little bit. So be careful to not put a lot, just put a little bit, probably around a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. And then just mix it around, and sesame oil gives it that super aromatic flavor. Oh my gosh, it smells so good right now. We're almost done, so just make sure that your rice is, all of it is heated through and soft because you don't want any hard rice. So just let that go until around 1 to 2 minutes, and then it's done. So now it's time to turn off the heat and put it on a plate. So that's it guys. Look, some really delicious and yummy Cantonese fried rice. And I know that every person should be able to learn how to cook fried rice because it can be done really easily with anything in your refrigerator or any leftovers. So this style is called Cantonese fried rice mainly because it has the Chinese sausage in it. And in Cantonese it's called lap cham. So I hope you guys can try this out, and if you did, please let me know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe to Food Crumbs. I'm actually going to have a lot more videos to come because it's spring break and I have a lot of time to show you guys what I can do. So if you want to see any requests, please comment down below. So now it's time for the taste test. Let's see if it's actually really good. It's really good. So I hope you guys can try this out, and if you did, and if you liked it, please like this video and to support me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.